340, number 340, 360, 360, 380, number the 3, number the 3, number 380 and 4, 400 and 420, number the 420, 420 and 440, number the 440, 460, number the 460, 480, number the 480, number the 480, number the 480, 5, number the 5, 500, 520, number the 5, 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 number the 520 now, number the 5, you get them both for that, 520 and 540, number the 540, 540, number the 540 now, number the 5, number the 5, number the 540 now, number the 5, number the 540 now, 520, number the give now 540. Smoking by 520. Thank you, young lady. 82 is the number. Okay, hey, these two windows right behind me. While they're right here, doors, I should say, doors with stained glass windows in them. Choice out on them too. You can keep them together. You can just take one if you like. They're very similar in design. Probably French doors, maybe. But anyway, these two doors, stained glass, the doors right here. These are the ones that you're buying here. The ones that are right next to me. Choice out on the doors. You can take two if you want. You can take just one. How about over to about 500 choice on them. Then over to the 400 and go. Choice on the stained glass doors with the windows. They're beautiful pieces. 400 over to the 300 and go by the piece there. 300 over to about 200 and go. Choice out on 200 over to about $100 and go on these stained glass doors there. $100. 100 over to the where's my glass buyers at? There's somewhere here. $100. Oh, I did it. This is why we can't have nice things. All right, here we go. Where is that? $100 to go on the choice out on these doors. How about 75? 75 and go 75, 75 and 85. 85, 95 now. Over to the 95, 105. Over to the 105, 115. Over to the 115, 115, 125, 120, 135 now. Over to the 145, 145, 155, 155, 165. Over to the 165, 175, 175, 185. Over to the 180, over to the 185 now. Over to the 185 on the choice. Over to the 185 now. 175. Over to give now 185. 175. Thank you, sir. Buyer number one. Yep. One the number. You want them both?
No, just one.
Just one. Which one?
Pick one out.
Pick. You can. First one.
Which is the first one?
Oh, wait a minute. Yep, this is one.
That's the one. Okay, takes this one right here. Okay, we got this one left here. That's the one that we're doing there. Over to the about 300 and go. Over to the 200 and go. Over to about $100 and go on it. $100. Over to about 75 and go on this one. 75. Over to the about $50 and go on this door there. $50. Thank you. Over to the $60 now. Over to the $60. 60. Over to the 60 on this door. 60 and 70. Over to the $70 now on that beauty right there. Over to the $70 now. Over to the 70 and 80. Over to the $80. Over to the $80 now. $7. Over to the give now 80. Smoking by $70. Thank you guys. Buyer number 64. 64 the number. Okay, these three doors right here, these beautiful etched glass, frosted glass doors. Is that separate? Those three. What we're going to do here, let's choice them out. You can take one. You can take all three if you like. They're identical. Had to be an awesome matching set, from an old building to have the three doors like that. Incredibly cool. Choice out on the frosted and etched glass doors there with the stained glass in the middle. Killer pieces. They're over to about 200 a piece and go on. Over to about 150 and go. Over to about $100 and go on the choice there out of those three big frosted glass doors. $100. Over to about 75 and go on the choice. Over to about $50 and go on those doors there. $50. Over to about $40 and go on the choice. $40. You can't miss there. $40. $40. Thank you. 50. Over to the $50 now on the choice of them doors. Over to the $50 now. Over to the $50 on the choice. Over to the $50 now. Over to the $50 now. 40. Over to the give now 50. 50. You say 50. 50 and 60. Over to the 60. Over to the 60. Over to the 60 and 70. Over to the 70. Over to the $70 on the choice and 8. Over to the $80 now. Over to the $80 and 90. Over to the 90. Over to the $90 now. 8. Over to the give now 90. $80. Thank you, sir. Number 10. 10 the number. Okay. Hey, April's got an awesome little window here. It's got some stained glass and some wood, really intricate wood carvings in it too. That's the window that you're buying there. About $50 on that beauty there. Over to the $40 and go on it. $40. Over to about $30 and go on that window there. $30. Over to about $20 and go on that one. $20. Thank you. 22 and a half. Over to the 22 and a half now. Over to the 22 and a half on that window there. Over to the 22 and a half now. 20. Over to the 22 and a half and 25. 25. 27 and a half. $30 now. Over to the 35. 35. Over to the 35 and 40. Over to the 40. Over to the 40. Over to the $40 and 45. Over to the 45. 40. Over to the 45 now. For the over to the now 45. $40. Thank you guys. Buyer number one. One the number. Okay. Hey, this Oh, they're right there. Hey, this. Oh, where Donnie's at there? How we do those? Hey, all right. Let's do. Grab that mirror first. We'll do this mirror, then we'll do those panels in a minute. That mirror is the one that Donnie's holding. That's the one that you're buying there. That's a nice antique wood mirror there. A lot of beautiful woodwork on there. How about 75 on that beautiful mirror there? Over to the $50 and going at $50. Over to about $40 and go. $40. Over to about $30 and go on the mirror there. $30. Over to about $20 and go on that one. $20. Over to the $15 and going at $15. Over to about $10 and go. And that antique mirror, $10. Thank you. 12 and a half. Over to the 12 and a half and 15. Over to the 15 now. 15. Over to the 15. Over to the 15. And over to the 15 now. 12 and a half. Over to the give now 15. 15 and 17 and a half. Over to the 17 and a half and 20. Over to the 20. Over to the $20 now. Over to the $20 and 17 and a half. Over to the give now 20. 17 and a half. Thank you guys. 69. 69 the number. Hey, this table right here.
Let them know we're gonna get starting on the other side of the trailer.
Okay, I will take about 10 minutes, buddy.
Oh, you want me to take
Yeah, yep. Take about 10 minutes. Then come let me know when you're, you know what I mean? Get something to eat. Hey, this table that April's got right here is incredible. It's got birds on both sides. I was like, all hand carved. Absolutely incredible little table right there. Could be like a foyer bench, end table, coffee table. It's incredible, beautiful, intricate woodworking all over that thing. How about a couple $100 on the bird table there? Over to the 150 and going over to about $100 and go on that beauty right there. $100. Over to the 75 and going at 75. Over to the $50 and go on it there. $50. Over to about $40 and go. $40. Thank you. 50 now. Over to the $50 now. 50 and 60. Over to the 60, 60, 60 and 70. Over to the 70. Over to the $70 now. Over to the 70. Over to the $70 now on that table right there. Over to the 70. Over to the 70. Over to the $70 now. It's a killer piece. Over to the $70 now, $70 and 80, over to the $80 and 90, over to the 90, over to the 90 and 100, over to the $100 now, over to the $100, over to the $100, over to the $100 and 110, over to the 110, over to the 110 now. That's a killer piece. Over to the 110 now, 100, over to the give now 110. 110 new country, 120. Over to the 120, over to the 120 now. Over to the 120, over to the 120. It's a beautiful piece. Over to the 120 now. Over to the 120 on it. 120 and 130. Over to the 130, over to the 130 now. Over to the 130 on it. 120 of it. Over to the give now 130. $120. Excellent buy, sir. Number 21. 21 the number. Okay, these panels right behind where Donnie's at there. Let's put them all in one group there, huh? Yep, all them panels, one group. They some odds and ends you can use to for all kinds of different stuff. Good old wood from where April's at all the way this way. All them panels, one money there. How about $50 on the group? Over to the $40 and go on the panels there. $40 over to about $30 and go on them there. $30 over to about $20 and go. All those panels. $20 over to the $15 and go on at 15 over to about $10 and go on them panels there. $10 over to about $5. $5 and 7.5. Over to the 7.5 now 7.5 and 10 over to the 10 over to the 10 and 12.5. 12.5 and 15 over to the 15 and 17.5. Over to the 17.5 now over to the 17.5 on them. 17.5. That's hard. It's hard to do there. 17 over to the 17.5 now 50. Over to the G now 17.5. $15. Thank you, sir. 32 the number. Okay, down here, these two windows where they're at down here, where Donnie's at. Those are doors, actually, stained glass doors, absolutely incredible. I got two of them here. Okay, we're gonna keep these as a pair. Okay, this one he's got, you're getting 2 for 1 on them there. The other one's over there, ready to go for you. It's got the bracket on them and everything. I'm about $500 for both of them. Beautiful stained glass windows. Killer glass on them too. Over to the 400 and go, you get 2 for that. 400 over to about 300 and go on them there. 300 over to about 200 and go on these there, you get 2. That's not by the piece, that's for both. 300 over to about 200 and go on both of them. Then over to about $100 bill and go for both of these stained glass doors. That's for both. That's for 2. $100 and go on them. $100 over to about $50 and go. $50. $50. What are about $40 and go? This is the windows that you're buying. You get 2 of them for the money. $40. $40. Thank you. Over to the $50 now. Over to the $50 now on these 2 stained glass doors right there. Over to the $50 now. Over to the $50 and 60. Over to the 60. Over to the 60. Over to the $60 now. That's for both of them. 6. Right over there. It's got the bracket on it. It's got the bracket on it. They're killer. Where was that? 50 to the $60 now. I got 60 and 70 to the 70, 70 to the 70 to the $70 and 80 to the $80 and 90 to the $90 now. To the 90 to the $90 and 100 to the 100 and 110 to the 110 now. To the 110 you get them both for that. To the 110 now. To the 110 now. 100 to you get now 110. $100. Thank you, sir. Number 10. 10 the number. Okay, hey, this beautiful hall tree behind me here. So this piece goes to it. Somebody put that red piece there, but that's the trim work for it. Could you put that up in there for me, April? That piece of trim right next to it there. Yeah, it's not broke. It just slides right onto there. Two pieces. You got the base and the top. Awesome little hall tree bench there. Black forest wood, incredible piece. That's the one that you're buying there. How about a couple hundred on that bad boy? About $150 and go on it. About $100 and go on the hall tree right behind me here. $100. About $75 and go. 75. About $50 and go on it there. $50 on the hall tree. $50. About $50. Thank you. 60 to the 60 to the 60 to the $60 now on the hall tree. $60 and 70 to the 70 and 80 to the $80 and 90 to the $90 and 100 to the $100 and 110 to the 110 and 120 to the 120 and 130 to the 130 and 140 to the 140 and 150 to the 150 and 160 to the 160 and 170 to the 170 and 180 to the 180 and 190 to the 190 and 2 to the 2 to the 200 now. 190 to give now 2. $190. Excellent buy. 72 the number. Okay. Hey, these ones behind me here, I got all these doors, and should we choice out by the piece over here? Should we do that and just make it easier? Yeah. Okay, choice out by the piece. Anything from this hall tree to that window. The hall tree and the window are sold. Everything that's in between there will be by the piece. You can choose one. You can take them all. I got a platform. There's a couple platforms at top. There's a bunch of mirrored doors there. Look very Art Deco like. By the piece, you can take one, take it all. There's as many as you want. How about $50 a piece? You go. What are the $40 and go on them there? $40. Some beautiful doors and stuff on there too. $40. What are about $30 and go on the choice there? $30. What are about $20 and go? Choice on the piece. Any of those pieces leaning against the trailer there. $5. Thank you. 7.5. What are the 7.5 now? What are the 7.5 on the choice there? What are the 7.5 now? What are the 7.5? You can pick any of that there for 7.5. What are the 7.5 now? What are the 7.5 on the choice? 7.5 and 10. What are the $10 and 12.5? What are the 12.5 and 15? What are the 15 now and 17.5? What are the 17.5 now? What are the 17.5 and 20? What are the 20? What are the $20 now? What are the $20 and 22.5? What are the 22.5 and 25? What are the 25 and 27.5? 27.5 and 30? What are the 30? What are the $30 now? What are the $30 on the choice? 27.5. What are the give now? 30? 27.5. Excellent buy.
Great.
Number 34. While they're picking there, okay, I got two of these chest of drawers under there that are heavy Mediterranean style. Choice out by the piece. You can take one, take them both. They are super heavy. They're on a. There's two of them. Yeah, they're buried right now, Mary. You got one. You wanted one. You know what? We'll put the both together for the money. 2 for 1 on the money on the Mediterranean dressers. 2 for 1. Yep. Yeah. Sorry, Mary. I lied to you. 2 for 1. We're buying both. You can only really see one right now. The other one's on the other side. But both them dressers right there. Here we go. How about $100 on the pair? Number the 75 and going them. They're heavy. 75 and they go to the 85 now. Number the 85 for both. Number the 85 now. 85 and 95. Number the 95 and 105. Number the 105 and 115. 125. Number the 125. 135. Number the 135. 145. Number the 145. 155. 155 and 165. Number the 165. 175 and 185. Number the 185. 195 and 205. Number the 205. 215. Number the 215. 225. Number the 225. 235. Number the 245. Number the 245. 255 and 265. Number the 265. Number the 265. 275 and 285. Number the 285. 295 and 305. Number the 305. Number the 305 now. 295. Number the give now 305. 295. Thank you guys. Buyer number 20. 20 the number. Okay. Hey, this
Girl, you're my kindred spirit. I'm going to tell you one thing. That was beautiful.
Hey, this mirror right here. This beautiful. Hey, this is a gilded wood mirror. Okay. We can do that. Here. That's a heavy mirror. Well, yeah, you might need 2 for that. Hey, this gilded wood mirror that he's holding right here. Very ornate. Beautiful piece. That's the one that you're buying there. That's a gorgeous one. Over to about 300 and go on that mirror there. It's in excellent condition too. Gilded wood, beautiful. Over to the 200 and go on. Over to about $100 and go on that beautiful big gilded wood mirror there. $100. Over to the 75 and go on it there. 75. Over to about $50 and go on that mirror right there. $50. Over to about $40 and go on it there. $40. Over to about $30 and go on that one there. $30. Over to about $20 and go on that mirror there. $20. $20 for that one. Over to about, how about $10 and go on that gilded wood mirror? That's an antique right there. That's beautiful. $10. That's a gorgeous mirror. $10. I don't like looking at myself that much.
No, you're not looking?
$10. $10. Oh, $10 and 12 and a half. Over to the 12 and a half now on that gilded wood mirror. Then over to the 12 and a half now. 10 of it. Over to the giving out 12 and a half. Smoking by $10. Thank you, sir. 32. 32 the number. Okay. Yeah, leaning.
Back to choice out over there.
Yeah, are we done with the choice? Okay, let's choice again on all these pieces that we got here. Different doors, panels. There's a couple of bases, maybe a top or two that are in there. Buy the piece, take one, take it all there on the choice. How about $40 choice? Let's run it again. Over to the $30 and go. You get to pick anything along the wall there between the hall tree and the window. $30. Over to about $20 and go on the choice. Over to about $15 and go. 50. Over to about $10. $5. Thank you. 7.5. Over to the 7.5 now. Choice any of them. What are the doors that are in there? 7.5. Over to the 7.5 now. Over to the 7.5 on the choice. Over to the 7.5 now. What a bit. Over to this give now 7.5. $5. Excellent buy. 29. 29 the number. Let him look while he's looking there. Yeah, I'm going to come that way. You know what? I'm gonna work this way and I'm gonna loop right back around. I'm gonna go straight down here, okay? And that way I'll come back. Coming right here. We're not going far. You okay?
Yeah, got it.
Yep. I think so. Don't fart or cough, right? Oh, I did that. I did that. Okay.
Right here?
That's perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
Want to do this one?
Yep. Let's go there. Then we'll work our way to the front, and then we'll work our way back over.
I plugged it back.
You ready?
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
ready. I'm ready.
Okay. Nope. Okay.
Right? Is that
Yep.
what you want?
Yep. That's good. Okay. Lane is going to be on the other side of the semi-trailer here, doing all the furniture and whatever else is on the other side of this trailer, right there. And then he's working his way this way. Start by where the rugs were. Start right where the rugs were, and then work your way this way. And hopefully I'm going to meet you over there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So there we go. Everyone's interested on the other side of that? We're gonna work. Okay. Here we go. Let's get to work here. I gotta.
Not again.
Oh no.
Broke it again. No, you moved this.
Oh. Yeah. I've destroyed this cord today. Okay. Here we go. This beautiful stained glass window that April's got here, absolutely gorgeous. That's the one that you're buying there. A lot of work went into that. Is there two?
Down on the right there. No, Donnie put the other one down.
Oh, where's Donnie at? I need that window. No.
Oh, up here.
Yeah, well, we're over here though. That's okay. All right, choice out. Buy the piece on these two windows here that are matching set. You can take one, you can take them both if you like. Buy the piece, your choice. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous windows there. Over to about 500 and go on the choice. Over to the 400 and go on the choice. Over to about 300 and go on the choice. Over to about 200 and go on the choice. 200 over to the, I love it, hold it like that. It's got to be heavy. 200 over to about $100 and go on the choice. He says no, it's not. $100 and go. Choice of them beautiful stained glass windows there. $100. Over to about 75 and go on them there. 75. Over to about $50 and go on them. Choice of them stained glass windows there. $50. $50 choice there. $50. What about $40? I don't care where you started. $40. Thank you. Over to the $50 now. Over to the $50 and 60. Over to the $60 and 70. $70 and 80. Over to the $80 now. $80 and 90. Over to the 90. Over to the 90. Over to the 90 and 100. Over to the 100. Over to the 100. Over to the $100 now. Over to the $100 and 110. Over to the 110 now and 120. Over to the 120 now. Over to the 120 and 130. Over to the 130 and 140. Over to the 140. Over to the 140 now. 140 and 150. Over to the 150. 150. Over to the 150 now. Over to the 150 on the choice. Over to the 150 now. 140. Over to the give now. 150. Smoking by. $140. Number 50.
I'll take two.
He'll take them both. 2 times. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you. Number 50. You got that, Mary? Okay.
Casey, can I get 4 things from the $5 choice that was over there?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Hey, these 2 windows April's got. We're going to choice these out. They're similar. They're not exactly the same. Beautiful. Look at the glass in that. It's gorgeous. All right, choice out by these 2 windows. He's got one. April's got one. Your choice. Buy the piece. Take one or both of those beauties right there. How about the 300 and go on them there? Over to the 200 and go on those windows there. 200 over to the 200 over to about $100 and go there. $100 over to the 75 and go over to about $50 and go. $50. Thank you. Over to the $60 now. Over to the $60 on the choice. 60 and 70. Over to the $70. 70 and 8 over to the $80 and 90 over to the $90 and 100. Over to the 100 over to the 100 over to the $100 and 110. Over to the 110 over to the 110 and 120. Over to the 120 and 130. Over to the 130 and 140. Over to the 140 now. 140 and 150. Over to the 150 and 160. Over to the 160 and 170. Over to the 170 and 180. Over to the 180 now. Over to the 180 on the choice. 170. Over to the give now. 180. $170. Excellent buying. Number 3. 3 the number. Take them both 2 times on the choice there. All right.
What's your number?
3. Number 3.
I have a question. Guy bought a dresser a little while ago, and he found the mirror for it over here in the tent. He wants to know if there's any way he can match it, or do you want him to pay separate for the mirror?
You just give it to him. Okay. Okay, this mirror that Donnie's got right there, or mirror. We were just talking about a mirror, Lisa. No, I said mirror. Stained glass window. Now this one has windows that open, right? Yeah, we're not going to open them, but it looks like they would. That beauty right there, that stained glass window where he's at, that's the one that you're buying there. It's got 2 doors on there and the arch top. Absolutely gorgeous stained glass window where he's at there. Over to the about 500 and go on that one. Over to the 400 and go there. Over to the about 300 and go on that stained glass there. Over to the about 200 and go on that one there. Over to the about $100 and go. Here we go. $100. Over to the about $50 and go. $50. Thank you. 60 over to the $60 now. And 70 over to the 70 over to the $70 and 80 over to the $80. Over to the $80 now. And 90 over to the 90 over to the $90 and $100 and 110 over to the 110 and 120 over to the 120 130 over to the 130 and 140 over to the 140 and 150 over to the 150 and 160 over to the 160 and 170 over to the 170 and 180 over to the 180 and 190 over to the 190 now and 2 over to the 200 and 210 over to the 210 220 220 and 230 over to the 230 and 240 240 250 over to the 250 260 over to the 260 over to the 260 you say 260 270 over to the 270 over to the 270 now over to the 270 280 over to the 280 over to the 280 over to the 280 and 290 over to the 290 and 3 over to the 3 over to the 3 and 310 over to the 3 over to the 3 over to the 310 over to the 310 now over to the 310 now. It's a nice one. Over to the 310 now. 300 over to the 310. Smoking by $300. Buyer number 20. Love it. Hey, these 2 doors right here. There's now these are a matching set. Got the bracket on them. I love how thin those are. They're incredible. I'm keeping this set together. Buy the piece, 2 times your money. You're buying a piece, but you got to take them both. They both look like they're in excellent condition. Beautiful doors. Absolutely incredible work that goes into all that stained glass, guys. Yeah, it's buy the piece, 2 times your money. I'm making them take them both. Keeping that set together. They're just, I can't split them up. They're like perfect.
So you're bidding for 2?
Yep. So it'll be times 2. Yep, whatever it is, times 2. Over to the about 200 and go a piece on them there. Over to the 150 and go. Then over to the about $100 and go on the buy the piece on them doors there. 2 times your money. $100 over to the about 75 and go. Then over to the about $50 and go on those stained glass ones right there. $50. Thank you. Over to the $60 now. Over to the $60 and 70. Over to the 70. Over to the $70 now. 70 and 8 over to the $80. $80 and 90. Over to the $90 and 100. Over to the $100 now. Over to the $100. Over to the $100 and 110. Over to the 110 and 120. Over to the 120. now. The 120 now, and 130, 130 and 140, the 140 now, the 140 now, the 140 on them, and 150, the 150 and 160, the 160 now, the 160 on them, and 170, the 170 now, the 170 and 180, the 180 now, the 180 now, 170, 180, 180, 190, the 190 now, the 190 now, 180, give now 190. $180, excellent buy. Thank you, sir. Times 2, 85. 85 the number. Okay, now these two giant cathedral doors here that are leaning up. One of them's leaning up against the the trailer in the front. The other one's right where Donnie's at. These are incredible. They're identical. They match. What we're gonna do on these ones, same thing with those doors. Buy the piece. I'm making you take them both. Buy the piece, 2 times your money on the antique cathedral doors. Front doors of an antique church. It's absolutely incredible that these things are here. It really is amazing. So you got to take them both. Buy the piece, 2 times your money on the antique cathedral doors there. Those are the ones you're buying. About $5,000 a piece. Over to the $4,000 and go. Over to about $3,000. Over to about $1,000 and go. There. Over to about $500 and go. Find the piece, 2 times your money on the cathedral doors where Donnie's at. $500. Over to about $400 and go on them there. 400. Over to about 300 and go on them there. 300. Over to about 200 and go. 200. 200 and 220 now. Over to the 220 now. Over to the 220 on the cathedral doors. Over to the 220 now. Over to the 220 now. Over to the 220 by the piece. 2 times your money on the cathedral doors. Over to the 220 now. 200. Over to give now 220. Ooh. 200. What a buy. 41. 41 the number. Okay. Hey, I wanted to come that way and work my way back around, and then we'll, you know what I mean? Wanted to work around the front there. Yeah, unplug. Let's do that. Okay, going right over there, gang. Okay. Dude, that thing is cool, isn't it? This is carved out of wood, George Washington. It's really an incredible piece. It is cool. That's the sign that you're buying. The one right where Donnie's out there is super cool. Very unique Americana piece right there. That's the one that you're buying. Over to the couple hundred on George there. Over to the 150 go on them. Over to the about $100 and go on the George. $100. Thank you. 110. Over to the 110 now. Over to the 110 on George. Over to the 110 and 120. Over to the 120 and 130. Over to the 130 now. Over to the 130 and 140. Over to the 140 and 150. Over to the 150 and 160. Over to the 160 and 170. Over to the 170 and 180. Over to the 180 and 90. Over to the 190 and 2. Over to the 200 and 220. Over to the 220 and 240. Over to the 240 and 260. Over to the 260 and 280. Over to the 280 and 3. Over to the 3. Over to the 3 and 320. Over to the 320 now. 300. Over to the give now 320. $300. Thank you, sir. Number 3. 3 the number. Okay. Hey, these 2 marble top tables I got here. These are heavy iron. They're real iron, not the hollow iron. Marble top tables. Choice out. One of them is circular. One of them is what do you call that shape? Choice out on the iron marble top tables. Buy the piece. You can take one, or you can take them both. Keep them together if you like. Yep, they are. The marble comes right off the top. Yep, the base is solid. They won't move. How about a couple hundred choice on the marble top tables there and the iron bases? Over to the 200 and go. Over to the 150 go on the choice. Over to the $100 and go on the choice. The marble tops are $100. Over to the 75 and go on them. Over to the about $50 and go on these marble top iron tables there. $50. Over to the about $40 and go on the choice there. $40. Over to the about $30 and go. Choice on them there. $30. Thank you. 35. Over to the 35 now. Over to the 35. Over to the 35. Over to the 35. 35 and 40. Over to the $40 and 45. Over to the 45 and 50. Over to the $50 and 55. Over to the 55, 60. Over to the 60 and 65. Over to the 65 and 70. Over to the $70 and 75. Over to the 75 and 80. Over to the $80 and 85. Over to the 85 and 90. Over to the $90, 95. Over to the 95 and 100. Over to the $100 and 110. Over to the 110 and 120. Over to the 120 and 130. Over to the 130 and 140. Over to the 140 and 150. Over to the 150 and 160. Over to the 160 and 170. Over to the 170 and 180. Over to the 180 and 190. Over to the 190 now. Over to the 190 now. 180. Over to the give now 190. $180. Excellent. My 72. 70. Right. That was the number. Right. 72. The number. You want them both? She takes this one here. Okay, we got one time on the choice. I got the circular one left there. That's the one that you're buying. How about a couple hundred and go on that one? Over to the 150 and go on that one there. Over to the $100 and go on that one. $100. Over to the 75. Over to about $50 and go on it. $50. Thank you. 60. Over to the $60 now. Over to on this one. 60. Over to the 60. Over to the 60. Over to the 60. Over to the $60 now. Over to the $60 on that one. On the marble table where he's at, right there. Over to the $60 now. $60 and 70. Over to the 70. Over to the 70 and 80. Over to the $80 now. $80 and 90. Over to the $90 and 100. Over to the $100. Over to the $100 and 110. Over to the 110. Over to the 110 and 120. Over to the 120 and 130. Over to the 130. Over to the 130 now. 120. Over to the give now 130. $120. Excellent buy. Thank you guys. 72. 72 the number. Donnie's got this lady right here. Is that a lamp?
Yes.
Awesome. She is just incredible. It's just awesome. About 5 feet tall. Huh? Plaster? Yeah, plaster. It's what it looks like. It's got a cloth cord on there. That's an oldie right there. She's a beauty. How about 300 on the lady lamp? Over to the 200 and go on it. That's a very eccentric piece. It's awesome. 200 over to about $100 and go on the $100. Thank you. 110 over to the 110 now on the lady lamp. 110 and 120 over to the 120 and 130 over to the 130 over to the 130 and 140 over to the 140 and 150 over to the 150 and 160 over to the 160 and 170 over to the 170 and 180 180 190 over to the 190 and 2 over to the 200 and 220 over to the 220 and 240 over to the 240 260 over to the 260 now over to the 260 now 240 over to the give now 260 smoking by 240. Thank you, sir. 41 the number. All right, 3 of these are I'm not sure what these they must have some kind of architectural salvage piece. They're very, very cool. You're buying all 3 for the money. We're keeping the trio together. Cherubs, and very intricately hand carved, beautiful pieces there. How about a couple hundred on the set? Then over to the 150 and go on them. 150 over to about $100 and go on that set. $100 over to about 75 and go. $50, thank you. Over to the $60 now. Over to the $60 for all 3. Over to the $60 now. Over to the give now 60. 50. Oh. All right, I owe you one for that one. $50. Thank you guys. I missed him. 39 the number. Okay. Hey, well, we'll keep rolling. Hey, yeah, there you go. Grab that. Grab the bird. Man, this is cool. This bird is in a glass case. It's very. He is incredible. He or she. How do you tell the gender of a bird? Does anybody, this is the colors, right? And how they look. I don't know. Yeah, right. Yeah, just check them out, Hey, man. Yeah, that thing is so cool. I mean, is it a bird? Does anybody know? Is that an actual stuffed bird? No. I don't know. You know what it is? It's pretty damn cool. That's what it is. How about a couple hundred on the bird there? He's a good one. Put the 150 and go on him. Falcon. There you go. I like that. 150 over to about $100 and go on the Falcon there. $100 over to the 75 and go on them. 70. You get the case too, of course. 75 over to the $50 and go on it. $50. Thank you. Over to the $60 now. $60 and 70 over to the $70 and 8 over to the $80. 80 and 90 over to the $90 and 100 over to the $100. 110 over to the 110 and 120 over to the 120 and 130 over to the 130 and 140 over to the 140 140 and 150 over to the 150 and 160 over to the 160 170 over to the 170 180 over to the 180 and 190 over to the 190 and 2 over to the 200 and 220 over to the 220 and 240 over to the 240 and 260 over to the 260 and 280 over to the 280 and 3 over to the 3 over to the 3 and 320 over to the 3 over to the 320 and 340 over to the 340 and 360 over to the 360 over to the 360 now and 3 over to the 3 over to the 3 over to the 380 now 360 over to the give now 380 360. Thank you, sir. Buyer number 3 the number. April's got this Washington sign right there. This is an old sign. It's wood and it's like the opposite of embossed. Embossed is the back side. It's got the pop-out letters on the front side. Washington. That's the old sign you're buying. How about $50 on that old wooden street sign? $50 over to the $40 and go on it. $40. What about $30 and go on it there? $30. Over to about $20 and go. $20. Thank you. $25 over to the $25 now. Over to the $25 on Washington. Over to the $25 and $30 over to the $30 and $35. Over to the $35 now. Over to the $35. It's cool. And $40 over to the $40 over to the $40 and $45. Over to the $45 over to the $45 now. Over to the give now $45. And 50 over to the 50 over to the 50 over to the 50 50 over to the $50 now. 45 over to the give now 50. $45. Thank you, sir. 85 the number. So these brass propellers here, guys.
One's the left, one's the right. The two big ones are left and right. You
That's-
sell those as a pair?
No, I'm gonna choice them out. You can keep them as a pair if you want, but we're selling them by the piece. What?
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. Yes, that is correct. Okay, I got 3 of these solid brass propellers, and these things are heavy. They are solid brass. There's 3 to choose from. Apparently, 2 of them go on one. That must be like for a yacht, I'm assuming. Choice out. On the 3, you can take 1 or you can take all 3 solid brass propellers. Here we go. Over to about 400 and go on the choice. Over to the 300 and go. Big money to buy those things. 300. Over to about 200 and go on the solid brass propellers. 200. Over to about $100 and go on them there. $100. Over to the 75 and go on them. 75. Over to about $50. $50. Thank you. Over to the $60 now. Over to the 60 and 70. Over to the $70 and 80. Over to the $80. Over to the $80 now. Over to the $80 and 90. Over to the 90. Over to the 90 and 100. Over to the 100. Over to the $100 now. Over to the $100 and 110. Over to the 110 and 120. Over to the 120. Over to the 120 now. Over to the 120 on the choice. Over to the 120 now. 110. Over to the give now 120. 120 and 130, over the 130 and 140, over the 140, over the 140 now, over the 140, over the 140 now, 130, over the give now 140, smoking by $130, 41 the number. He'll take them all 3 times. Oh, 2. He's taking 2. Okay, which 2 are you taking? Oh, okay, those 2. All right. I got 1 left. We'll get that one in a second. These 2 awesome marble and brass bookends with the eagles on there. Absolutely incredible. You're buying the pair for the money there. How about 75 on the marble eagle bookends? Then over to the $50 and going to $50. Over to about $40 and go. 40, but over to about $30 and going to the 30, but over to about $20 and go. $20, thank you. 25 over to the 25 now. 25 and 30 over to the 30 over to the $30 and 35 over to the 35 over to the 35 now. Over to the 35 on the pair. Over to the 35 now. Over to the give now 35. $30, excellent buy. Thank you guys. 64 the number. This lamp right here, man. This is so cool. Gothic, revival, iron. The glass in there, probably uranium glass. Absolutely incredible lamp there. It is so damn cool. Over to about 400 and go on the Gothic Revival lamp there with most likely uranium glass. Over to the 300 and go. Over to about 200 and go on that beauty right there. Over to about $100 and go on that lamp. $100. Over to about 75 and go. 75 on this lamp right there. 75. Over to about 50. $50 on that one right there. $20 and 30. Over to the $30 now. $30 and 40. Over to the 40. $40 and 50. Over to the 50. Over to the $50. Over to the 50. You say 50. 50. 50. Over to the 50. Over to the $50 now. Over to the $50 and 60. Over to the 60. Over to the $60 and 70. Over to the 70. Over to the $70 and over to the $80. 80. You say over to the 80 and 90. Over to the 90. Over to the $90 now on that killer lamp right there. Over to the $90 now. Over to the 90. Over to the 90. Over to the $90 now. 8 of it. Over to the give now 90. Smoking by $80. Thank you, sir. 13 the number. 1 propeller left there. Hey, this still solid brass, big, heavy one there. That's the one that you're buying there. How about a couple hundred on that brass propeller there? Over to the 150 and go. Over to about $100 and go on that brass propeller. $100. Over to the 75 and go on it. Over to about $50 and go on at $50. $50. Thank you. Over to the $60 now. Over to the $60 now on the brass propeller. Over to the $60 now. Over to the $60. Look good in anybody's wall. Over to the $60 now. 50. Over to the give now 60. 60. Sorry, didn't see you there. 70. Just had you 70. 60. I had him at 60. It's 65 and 70 and 75. Over to the 75, 70 and 80. Over to the $80 now. Over to the $80 now. Over to the $80 now. $80 and 85. Over to the 85. Over to the 85 now. Over to the 85 now. 8 over to the give now 85. $80. Excellent buy. Thank you, sir. Buyer number 86. 86 the number. Okay, hey, this phone right here is awesome, you guys. It's got the guts inside of it. It's heavy. All the case is all dovetailed. Got the ringer things on there. The cord is good on it. Your headset is there. Absolutely incredible antique phone there in beautiful shape. How about 300 on the phone? Then over to the 200 and go on the big antique phone, and all the guts are in it. 200 over to the $100 and go on that one. $100 over to the walking out there, Donnie. $100 over to the about 75 and go on the antique phone. That's the real one. That's not a repop. You know, they repop those things, but that one is the real deal. It's an original. $100 over to the 75 and go on that one. Over to the about $50 and go on the antique phone right there. $50 over to the about $40 and go on that one there. What is it?
Sure.
$40, thank you. Over to the 45, 45 and 50. Over to the $50 and 55. Over to the 55, 55. Over to the 55 now. Over to the 55 and a 50. Over to the give now 55. $50. What am I? 41. 41 the number. Okay. April's got this awesome lamp right here. It's a turtle. I believe it's cast iron, and it's got like a really cool multicolored glass shade that sits on the top of it. That's the turtle that you're buying there. Kind of like a nightlight turtle. Super cool. How about $100 on the cast iron turtle lamp there? Over to the 75 and go. Over to about $50 and go on the lamp there. $50. Over to about $40 and go on that turtle there. $40. Over to about $30. $30, thank you. Over to the 35, 35 and 40. Over to the 40, over to the $40 and 45. Over to the 45, 45 and 50. Over to the 50, over to the 50 and 55. Over to the 55 and 60. Over to the 60, over to the $60 now. 55, over to the give now 60. $55, thank you, sir. Buyer number 78. 78 the number. Hey, I believe this is a church coffee pot. Percolator. And now the thing on the top, is that where you put the, I don't know. That's where you filter it in at or something. I don't, I really don't know. It's an old percolating coffee pot's what it looks like to me, probably from a church. How about 75 on that one there? It's a really unique piece. Over to the $50 and going at $50. Over to about $40. Have you ever seen one like that, Mary? 25, thank you. Over to the $30 now on the old percolator pot, probably from a church. 30, but over to the $30 and 35. Over to the 35, 35 and 40. Over to the $40, 40, you say 40, 40. Over to the 40, over to the $40 now. 35, but over to give now 40. $35. Thanks, boss. 41 the number.